What is something you've never done but would like to try to do?
Hey, Jamie, here's a fun question for you. What's something you've never done but would really like to try?
That's a good one. I think I'd love to try skydiving someday. How about you?
Skydiving sounds intense. For me, I've always wanted to learn how to scuba dive and explore coral reefs.
Oh, that's amazing. I've heard it's like stepping into an underwater paradise. What's holding you back?
Mostly time and the fact that I don't live near the ocean. Plus, it seems a bit intimidating.
I get that. For skydiving, it's the whole jumping out of a plane thing that's scary, but also so exciting.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a mix of terrifying and exhilarating. Do you think you'd actually go through with it?
I'd need some serious convincing and maybe a buddy to go with me. Would you ever try skydiving?
I think I'd try it. But only if someone dared me or I was doing it for a special occasion.
That makes sense. Maybe we should team up, skydiving for you and scuba diving for me.
Deal. That way we can both check something off our bucket list together.
Sounds perfect. Let's make it happen someday.
What is your best skill or talent?
Hi, Jake. What do you think is your best skill or talent?
Hmm, I think I'm pretty good at cooking. I enjoy trying new recipes. What about you?
That's cool. I'm not very good at cooking, but I think I'm good at drawing.
Wow, drawing sounds fun. Do you draw people or landscapes?
Mostly landscapes. I like to draw mountains and forests. What kind of food do you like to cook?
I like making pasta dishes. My favorite is spaghetti carbonara.
Yum, that sounds delicious. Do you make the pasta from scratch?
Not yet, but I want to learn how someday. Have you ever tried drawing a city skyline?
Not really, but I'd like to. Maybe I could draw while you cook dinner someday.
That's a great idea. Let's make it a fun evening.
Describe your dream home to me.
Hi, Leo. Can you describe your dream home to me?
Sure, Emma. My dream home is a small house by the beach. How about you?
Oh, I love the beach. My dream home is in the mountains, surrounded by trees.
That sounds peaceful. Does your house have a big garden?
Yes, I'd love a big garden with flowers and a small pond. What about your house?
Mine would have big windows so I can see the ocean and a balcony to watch the sunset.
That's so nice. Would your house be modern or more traditional?
Definitely modern with simple furniture and lots of open space. What about yours?
Mine would be more traditional, with wooden floors and a fireplace.
Fireplace sounds cozy. Would your house be big or small?
It would be medium-sized, just enough for me and my family. And yours?
Probably small, just enough for me and a guest or two. I want it to feel warm and simple.
Your dream home sounds amazing, Leo. I hope we both get our dream houses someday.
Me too, Emma. Maybe we can visit each other's dream homes one day.
Have your goals changed much as you've gotten older?
Hey, Lucas, have your goals changed much as you've gotten older?
Oh, definitely. When I was younger, I was all about becoming a professional athlete. But now I'm more focused on building a stable career.
That's a big shift. What made you change your mind?
I think reality set in. I realized how competitive it is, and that I enjoy teaching sports more than competing. What about you?
For me, I used to dream of being a famous singer, but now I'm more interested in songwriting and helping others create music.
That's still really creative. Do you think you'll ever perform again?
Maybe, but it's not my main focus anymore. I love the behind-the-scenes work just as much.
It's funny how our priorities shift with time, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's all part of growing and figuring out what truly makes us happy.
Do you prefer to receive money or an actual gift?
Hey, Mark, do you prefer to receive money or an actual gift for your birthday?
That's a good question. I think I prefer actual gifts. What about you?
I think I prefer money. It's easier to buy what I really need.
That makes sense. But don't you think gifts are more personal?
Yes, they are, but sometimes people don't know what I like, so money is safer.
True, but I like the surprise of opening a gift. It feels more exciting.
I get that. Do you keep every gift you get?
Not always. If it's something I can't use, I might donate it. What about you?
If it's not useful, I try to re-gift it to someone who will like it.
That's smart. So what's the best gift you've ever received?
My favourite was a handmade scrapbook from my best friend. What about you?
For me, it was a guitar from my parents. It was so thoughtful.
Wow, that's really special. I guess gifts can be better than money sometimes.
Exactly. It's the thought that makes them memorable.
Do you usually break the rules or follow them?
So, Jake, here's a fun question. Do you usually break the rules or follow them?
I'd say I'm more of a rule follower, but it depends on the situation. What about you?
Oh, I'm definitely a rule breaker, but only when the rules don't make sense to me.
That's interesting. Can you give me an example of a rule you've broken recently?
Sure. Last week, I walked through a park that had a no entry sign because I wanted to see the sunset from the hill inside.
That's not too bad. I guess it's more like bending the rules than completely breaking them.
Exactly. I don't break the rules recklessly. I just think some are too restrictive.
I get that. I usually follow the rules because I don't like getting into trouble, but I've bent a few in my time too.
Really? Like what?
Well, I've stayed in the library after hours to finish an assignment. It felt a bit rebellious.
That's such a Jake thing to do, breaking rules to study.
Yeah. I guess even when I'm breaking the rules, I'm still kind of playing it safe.